I would say the 2AR-FE earns marks for reliability. Hey everyone, this is Zach with 8020 Automotive, here today with a video on the most common Toyota 2AR-FE engine problems and reliability. The Toyota 2AR-FE began production in 2008 and was largely phased out by 2018. It was most commonly found in vehicles like the Toyota RAV4, the Camry, Scion TC, and a few Lexus models as well. Now, the Toyota 2AR engine is a reliable engine, but there are a few issues, especially some things that have popped up and become more and more common as these 2AR-FE engines have continued aging and getting a little bit older. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into some of the most common Toyota 2AR-FE engine problems. Number one, with excessive oil consumption. Now, excessive oil consumption is potentially one of the more concerning issues. There's a couple things that this really boils down to, and number one is the low tension oil control rings. Some of it can also be caused by worn piston rings. And then also all engines lose a little bit of oil naturally, so part of that oil consumption can just boil down to natural losses in wear and tear. But when it starts getting excessive, there's likely more to it than just normal wear and tear. One of the biggest things behind it, and one of the things that can exacerbate oil consumption, is an engine that isn't maintained well. So extending those oil change intervals for too long is one of those things that can cause additional wear and tear to the piston rings and other components of the engine. Make sure you're sticking to the recommended intervals, or even shortening that up to closer to 5,000 mile oil change intervals if you're mostly doing city driving or shorter trip driving. A few last brief things to mention are, number one, if you're running into this issue, it's something to be on the lookout for, but oftentimes it doesn't seem to affect the overall reliability or longevity. Make sure you keep an eye on it though, keeping a little bit of extra oil in the trunk or in the car at all times, just in case you do start running low. Running the engine low on oil can cause serious issues in the longer term. And then lastly, servicing the PCV or positive crankcase ventilation system can help reduce oil consumption. Moving on to our second common problem here, we have VVT rattling and knocking sounds. It predominantly happens on a cold engine start and is usually just a knocking or rattling sound that you'll hear for the first few seconds after starting up the engine. This was common enough that Toyota even addressed this with a technical service bulletin ages ago related to 2009 through 2013 models. And ultimately, the issue here boils down to issues with the cam phasers on the VVTi, so the intake side of the engine. Similar to most cases with the high oil consumption, this is a very similar issue where that knocking and rattling sound generally isn't a serious issue that causes any other problems or long-term concerns. A lot of the times it's really more of an annoyance than anything. Of course, if the issue does get worse and worse and that starts affecting performance or triggering engine fault codes or anything like that, then it's going to be time to go ahead and address that. And unfortunately, this is one of those issues that's expensive to fix. So again, just something to be on the lookout for if you're picking one of these up used and you cold start the engine and hear that it's a very lengthy rattling or knocking sound, then that could indicate that that problem is getting worse and worse and might need replacement sooner than later. Last but not least, moving on to our third and final common problem for the 2AR-FE, we have water pump failure. This is a common problem on a lot of different vehicles once they hit that 6 to 8 plus year mark and 100,000 plus miles. This isn't really a design flaw, rather the water pump is just something that tends to start failing around that 6 to 8 year and 100,000 mile mark. A lot of the times you will get a bit more out of that, but still something to be on the lookout for with these engines. When you run into water pump failure, it'll simply be a coolant leak from the water pump, but it may also fail internally, which would interrupt coolant flow or potentially stop it altogether. That's going to be more serious if you run into that while out driving, because that causes the engine to overheat. So that's where it's important to pull over and turn the engine off as soon as you safely can. Otherwise, with the leaking water pump, it's not going to cause any harm, but still something that should be addressed sooner than later. But definitely be on the lookout for any more serious failures that could cause overheating, just because allowing the engine to overheat could lead to more serious issues like head gasket failure. But outside of that, water pump failure is a relatively minor issue in the grand scheme. If you can DIY it, you can replace that water pump for a couple $100. If you end up at a repair shop, you're probably going to end up with a bill of about $400 to $600. So a little bit pricier, but not bad compared to a lot of other cars that run into water pump failure. Now, with all the common problems out of the way, summarizing that briefly and circling back to 2AR-FE any reliability. Is this a reliable engine? Yes, I would say the 2AR-FE earns above average remarks for reliability. The high oil consumption is one thing that drags it down a little bit and maybe that holds its reputation back some. But again, a lot of the times it's not something that affects overall reliability or longevity of the engine. Much of that can also be said when it comes to the VVT rattling and knocking sounds. Could lead to an issue that is an expensive repair, but for the most part, this rattling or knocking is more of an annoyance and not something that's really going to affect long-term reliability or longevity. And then lastly, water pump failures are pretty normal on a lot of different engines out there. So as you could say with any other engine, maintenance is really the key to having a good, reliable experience with the 2AR-FE. Use quality oils, change the oil on time. If you're doing shorter city driving and just shorter trips in general, even use a sooner and shorter oil change interval. Doing basic stuff like that goes a long way in ensuring you're getting the most out of your 2AR-FE. With good maintenance, these engines can make it pretty easily to 250,000 plus miles with very few issues along the way. Anyway, guys, that wraps up our video for today. If you appreciated the content, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more in the future. Thanks, everyone.